This is the Louie T Network.
Welcome, all my fellow Redskin brethren and sistren. I am your man and resident Redskins fan, Lou. Thank you for joining me here on the Redskins Report Live. Cincinnati Bengals, Washington Redskins, week 3 of the preseason. The dress rehearsal is upon us. Big day for the Redskins. Redskins win the opening toss, elect to receive. So we're going to see Kirk Cousins and this first-team offense get the football to start the game. They've struggled in the preseason. As we all know, it's been well documented. They get Jordan Reed back today. That should help the offense immensely. I'm looking forward to seeing them get Terrell Pryor in this offense early and often. Get them going. I don't care if it's a hitch on the first play of the game. We want to see the run game have a little bit better continuity and be able to pick up some yardage to keep us out of third and long. You want to see this offense have much better rhythm and timing. We're also going to see the debut of Junior Gillette. This has been a debut 3 years and running, and so we're finally going to get to see him defensively, see if he makes an impact. So a lot of things to look at in this game as the kickoff happens. It's going to be a touchback. Redskins going to take the football at the 25-yard line. That's where Kirk Cousins and his first-team offense will trot onto the field to get us started in this game. We're hoping to see them perform a lot better in this ballgame. And to me, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. That's first and foremost. You know how that goes. Remember, no center in this game. Chase Roulier is going to have to start because our center is out in this game. And he had knee surgery last week after the last preseason game. So he's going to be out, and he may not be ready for the start of the season, so we'll see. But here we go. First snap of the game, Redskins line up. Looks like it's going to be a pass, and it is. Cousins drops it down, and now it's Paul out of the backfield who catches it for a 5-yard completion to get us started. And I love Niles Paul, and I think he's got to have a bigger part of this offense. And so it's good to see him get involved nice and early in this game with a nice catch because it was bang-bang. Defender was there. As the ball was, and he was able to come down with that catch. So 2nd and 5 now. I'm expecting a run here on 2nd down as they look to try to get into a 3rd and manageable situation. Fat Rob, your only tailback in the backfield. They come out and they do hand it off. Good blocking up front. He's got room, and he didn't hit it fast enough. Damn, I feel like he was running in slow motion. There was a hole off to the left side. Really good blocking over there, and I thought it just took him too long to hit the damn hole. So now it's 3rd and about 1, maybe 2. It's 3rd and 1. They're placing the ball at the 34, so that means it's 3rd and 1. 35 is the line to gain. We need to pick this up. And so they got a big formation in the game. Only one receiver. Fat Rob, your only tailback. See what they do here. They hand it off, and Rob is able to pick it up. Big hole up front. But there's a penalty. So hold on a second. This may be coming back. Let's see what happens. Legal shift. It's got to be Terrell Pryor. Pryor didn't get set before we snapped the football. That can't happen. You pick up a first down on 3rd and 1 and you shoot yourself in the foot. Instead of a first down and a new set of downs and you move the sticks, it's now 3rd and 6. And now you're in 3rd and long where you don't want to be offensively. What we haven't done well in this preseason, now you're staring at 3rd and 6, and you're going to have to spread it out. And so now we've got a 3 wide receiver set and Jordan Reed in the game with Chris Thompson in the backfield. Crowder goes in motion, comes back in motion. Good pocket for Kirk. Kirk gets sacked. Kirk's got to get out of there. There was an escape lane there. He decided not to get out of the pocket. If you don't like what you see, get rid of the football or get the hell out of Dodge. There was an opportunity for him to escape out of the lane. There's a gap between the right tackle and the right guard. He could have gotten out of there. That's part of the problem with Kirk. He does not extend plays. The pocket is collapsing around you. Get out of the pocket. Don't stand there and take a sack. So, as usual, this preseason Redskins go 3 and out, put the ball to the Bengals, who look like they're trying some nonsense, fake a handoff. That's blocking the back. That's a blocking the back. Where's the flag? Okay, there it is. There it is. Blocking the back. That should take them back another 10 yards. They should be starting this drive inside their own 20-yard line. Guys do some stupid stuff, I tell you, boy. That was an easy call on blocking the back. Right in front of the damn referees. Holding. Okay. That one must have occurred a little bit earlier in the play, which will put them back even further. So, all negative. Not all of them are against Cincinnati. We had the first penalty of the game, but so another disappointing start to the game if you're a Redskins fan. And I thank everybody for joining me out there as we jump into this third preseason game. We're going to really see this defense work today. Andy Dalton and this Bengals offense, highly explosive, very dynamic with it's A.J. Green and the new speedster out there on the edge, John Ross. And so he's playing in his first preseason game for the Bengals in today's contest. So we know he can pick them up and put them down. That's going to be a test for us. They also got Joe Mixon, who is a stud out of the backfield. That's going to be another test for us. So they got a ton of guys. And we all know about Tyler Eifert and felt like he ate us up last year in the game in London. So we know what this offense is capable of. We saw him last year. And so we got our work cut out for us offensively, defensively. But offensively, let's get back to what we just saw. Disappointing start to the game. Obviously, you feel good about the run. I thought Fat Rob looked a little slow, hitting a hole. There was a hole. That should have been a first down on the second down carry. On 2nd and 5, that should have been a first down, not 3rd and 1. He should have been able to hit that faster and got the first down. That's nor here nor there. You're in 3rd and 1. You pick it up. Great blocking up front. You get the first down. You pick up 4. Illegal shift. Again, pre-snap penalties have to be brought to a minimum. That can occur. You go to 3rd and 6 instead of 1st and 10. And Redskins, I thought it was a good enough protection for Kirk. It was one of those rhythm timing plays. Give the Bengals credit defensively. They must have had something there that Kirk didn't like because that was a timing rhythm play and Kirk didn't let it go. But there was an escape lane for Kirk and he didn't take it. And that's the thing that really frustrates us as Redskins fans is his inability, his unwillingness to leave the pocket and extend the play when what you are looking for is not available at the snap of the football. He's got to get out of the pocket there. You can't stand in the pocket, watch the pocket crumble around you and take a sack. He's got to get out, but he didn't. Now we're going to get our first look at the Redskins defense in this game as the Bengals had a punt, received the punt, but had a holding penalty that's going to push them back deep into their own territory. So let's see if this defense can't get a stop, get the football back to the offense. So first snap for the Bengals, they hand it off to Jeremy Hill, and we get him for about a 2-yard gain. Set up 2nd and 8. Mason Foster in on the tackle. This Bengals offensive line has had trouble pass protecting up front. Cedric Aboye, I've heard from many Bengals fans, is struggling in camp and in the preseason. So you'd like to see us get some pressure on the quarterback in this game. They've been throwing the ball quick a lot to try to alleviate some of the pressure that Dalton's been feeling. So they hand it off again on 2nd down. Great job stopping the run there. Still some yards after contact. You'd like to see him get stoned. Looks like somebody's injured on the play. Number 99 looks like Phil Taylor. Hopefully he's getting up, but he looks like he's grimacing on the play. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped playing and we got Phil Taylor down on the ground. If the cameraman would go back, I heard the whistle, so I know somebody's down. It looked like Phil Taylor. Can you take us to the player that's on the ground? Damn. Yep, it's Phil Taylor. And that's been his bugaboo in his career. We finally found a nose that could probably get the job done for us. And now he's on the ground rather than paying 2 plays into the goddamn 3rd preseason game. So that's really disappointing because he's looked good all camp long. And if he's hurt for any amount of time, that's definitely going to hurt us up front. And I don't think we have another true nose. You can talk to me about Joey and Boo and all of these other guys. We don't have another true nose on this roster. Hopefully he's able to get up and get off the field and be okay. 3rd and 4 when we resume play. Can we get the camera off of him and see what's going on with our lineman? Thank you. Damn. So he's able to walk off the field, put weight on it. That's a good thing. Let's see what happened on the play. He probably got rolled up on by somebody else. So he stopped solid at the point of attack, and he just got crunched. I didn't really see anything. Looked like his knee just gave out. He's walking on it, though. That don't mean a damn thing, but it's good to see him be able to put weight on it. So that was one of the keys to the game, was staying healthy. So it's a 3rd down now. See what happens. First 3rd down of the game, 3rd and 4. This is very manageable. Redskins show blitz, but don't bring it. Zach Brown up the middle, gets there, but A.J. Green is open on a crossing route and picks up the 1st down. Flag down. Probably roughing the passer. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see what they call. Okay, we'll take it. They called a pick play on the Bengals, offensive pass interference. Get them for a -10 there after picking up the 1st down to A.J. Green. So we'll take that, make it 3rd and 14 now, and hopefully we can get off the field now. Same thing happened to us when we converted on 3rd down, so I don't feel bad. Zach Brown coming over on a looping stunt there, and that was nice. He got to Andy Dalton. 3rd and 13 now. You would like to think that this was a problem for us last year. Remember, 3rd and long, we were not safe. Let's see if we can get off the field here. And it's still a problem. A.J. Green, open on the corner route, catches the football for about 6, let's call it 16 on 3rd and 13. Josh Norman beat on the corner route. And it's a 1st down. A little to no pressure on Dalton, even though Kerrigan did collapse the pocket on that right side of the offensive line. Still a good completion there. Probably going to see a run here on 1st down. Had a chance to get off the field on 3rd and 13. You need to take advantage. We didn't. Dalton, pressure, steps up. Something that Cousins won't do. Runs for 6, possibly 7 on 1st down. Did Dalton. And that's the problem with Kirk Cousins. He won't do that. That's what we want our quarterback to do, but he won't. Dalton picked up 6. And instead of 2nd and 10, which it would have been for us, or 2nd and 16 because Kirk takes a sack, it's 2nd and 4. Now you can run it. You can go play action fake. You can do whatever the hell. You can do whatever you like. Yeah, they can do whatever they want right here. Let's see what they decide to do. 2nd and 4. Still no pressure on the damn quarterback. Haven't seen Junior Gillette yet. Redskins show blitz. They bring it. Fuller beating a slot by Tyler Boyd for about a good gain of, let's call it 9 on 2nd and 4. So they pick up another 1st down. Fuller beat immediately off the line of scrimmage on a slant, and that's more than 9. Let's call that 11. So Andy Dalton sharp early. We're getting no pressure on him. We came with a blitz. Swearinger came with a safety blitz off the edge. They picked it up. So now they're at the 45-yard line after starting inside their own 15. They run it on 1st down here, and Jeremy Hill gets a nice 7-yard gain on 1st down. So they're moving the ball on our defense. This looks eerily similar to last year. Nothing different. Defense still looked funky. Had a 3rd and long, still couldn't get off the damn field. Still ain't getting no pressure on the quarterback. All of this shit looks similar to last year. Nothing looks like it's changed as of right now. The one real drive we had against a real quarterback, he took his team right down the field and scored on our damn defense. And the next drive that we've had against another real quarterback, he's doing the same. Now they're across midfield in the Washington Redskins territory, 2nd and 3. They throw it again. Great coverage by Breland, but A.J. Green still catches the football. It's another 1st down. Bree was draped all over him, and ain't much more you can do there. It's just a great throw by Dalton and an even better catch by Green. It's going to move the sticks again for another 1st down for the Bengals. It's a good coverage. He's all over him. Could have caught pass interference. I mean, he was smothering him. Still caught the damn ball. That's what elite receivers do in this league. It don't matter how good your coverage is. They still catch the goddamn ball. So it's 2 A.J. Green first downs in this game already. John Ross now in the game. That's something to look out for on 1st and 10 from the 40. They could go play action fake and try to go up top. Play action fake. A.J. Green trying to sneak out. DJ Swearinger break down and make the tackle. Okay, he did make the tackle. Limits the game to about 4. They got a flag on the play. Let's see what it is. No flag for offensive holding. They picked it up. So 2nd and 6. Good tackle by Swearinger out in the flats on A.J. Green to limit the game to only 4. So 2nd and 6. As the Bengals move even closer in the field goal range and possibly to scoring an opening drive touchdown on our defense, which I can't say that I'm surprised about. Kerrigan, hold that edge. Kerrigan, hold the damn edge. And he allows him to cut inside. Joe Mixon picks up a first down on 2nd and 6 for a gain of 7. And I want to see that other linebacker who came over. They were supposed to squeeze that down and stop him from squeezing through that damn hole and picking up a first down. They're moving it right down the field on our ass. Another weapon for the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Mixon coming in the game, looking good. A.J. Green looks a little hobbled. He's over there flexing the knee. Hopefully he's all right. So Joey and Boo in at nose tackle for the Redskins right now on first down. They go to Ross on a end around on a little bit of a jet sweep, and he gets about 8 right around the corner. So it's now 2nd and 2 after the Ross jet sweep for 8 on the quick end around. Like I said, Joey and Boo is in at nose right now. They run the ball on this one. Redskins flush him outside. Make the tackle, Josh Norman. Damn. Good job of really getting in the backfield and forcing him to the outside, to the help, and Josh Norman didn't help. God damn it. Another first down. Joe Mixon with a nice move to get to the outside, make Josh Norman miss, and gotta make the tackle, man. Damn. Pick up another 6 yards and another first down for Cincinnati as they are methodically moving the ball down the field on us. Really nice opening drive for their offense. Another poor drive for this Redskins defense. And there was penetration by the Redskins defense up front there. Kerrigan trying to get around the edge. Little pressure, and I think Kerrigan's pressure there affected the play. They had an open receiver. Tyler Croft was open on the out route there. Kerrigan flashed a little bit of color there off the edge, beat their right tackle, Jake Fisher, off the snap, and I think that affected the throw a little bit. Dalton needs to hit that throw, though. Tyler Croft was open. That would have got the football down inside the 5-yard line, 1st and goal from about the 3 or 4, but instead it's 2nd and 10. All right, so they run another run. Good play. Let's go, Bree. Really good play by Fuller and Bree to come up and be aggressive and force it outside, and Bree cleans them up. That's what Josh Norman needed to do on the last play, even though it was a little bit of a different run here. But still, I love that aggressiveness from Bree. We know Bree will come up and hit you. That's beautiful. And they lost about a yard or 2 on that play. That's going to set up about 3rd and 11. So now 3rd and long. We got another opportunity, 3rd and long, to get off the field, force a field goal. A bugaboo last year, Junior Gillette is in the game for the first time. Let's see what we get. 3rd and 11. Gillette is in. They take Kerrigan off the field. We get nothing from the pass rush, and A.J. Green, for the 3rd time in the possession, picks up a first down, and they move the sticks. Our 3rd down defense, yet again, funky as hell. They're now inside the 5. At the 4-yard line, we'll call it 1st and goal from the 4. These boys are going in for 7 on our defense. Boy, this looks like last year. I'm not going to lie to you. You know I'm not going to sugarcoat y'all. Boy, this looks like last season. 3rd and 11, 3rd and 13, no problem. Check that. Down to the 3-yard line. First and goal from the 3. They about to run this thing right in on our ass. I want to make them throw it to get it in. We're going to let them run it in. Watch. Watch them run it in on our ass. What I say? Right in on our ass. We still soft on defense. I don't care about all the changes. It's the same damn defense. We still stink. Can't get no pressure. Let them run it down our throat. They run it when they want. They throw it when they want. 3rd and long, it don't make a difference. Jeremy Hill walks in the damn end zone from the 3-yard line, untouched, till he gets in the end zone. Touchdown Bengals, 6-0. That was impressive. If you're a Bengals fan, that was very impressive opening drive. You're a Redskins fan, looked like the same shit from last year. Same shit, different toilet. That's what it looked like right now. Makes the extra point, 7-0. Let's get to some of y'all comments. Y'all know how pissed off I am at what I just saw. Let me see what y'all talking about. And remember, I'm on Twitter as well. If you out there, you on Twitter, at In the Lab Room is the Twitter handle. So you can go ahead, use the hashtag LouieTLive if you want your comment read on Twitter. And make sure you use the hashtag on the YouTube live discussion chat as well. So, let's get to some of y'all comments, man. That was disgusting to watch just now. That was disgusting. Sick to my damn stomach already, and we ain't even a quarter into the game yet.
Ever wonder what's in a beer? If it's a Bud Light, it's 4 essential ingredients: barley, rice, water, and hops. Here's to the beer you can always count on. Brewed to be America's favorite light lager. I've seen them all. Big, small.
Let's see. Matthew Lynch says Kirk got to get the ball out. Good blocking so far, and he didn't get it out of his hands quick enough on that 3rd down. And if it's not there, he should have got out of the pocket. There was an escape lane. There was a backdoor exit for him, and he refuses to take it. Let's see. Sean Mack says Redskins' 3rd down defense is straight booty, bro. Trust me, we know. You ain't telling me nothing that we don't already know. David Johnson says, do you believe that the contractual situation with Kirk Cousins and the general manager is starting to affect the overall team chemistry? Nah, not at all. They just playing bad. Period. Dark Sealer 1995 says, Jay Gruden needs to be fired if the defense suffers again this year because it's holding his team back. I don't agree with that. The Redskins just... And you got to give them time to gel. It's just, as a Redskin fan, it's just frustrating. It's preseason, and you want to see them play better, but you got to realize we got like 7 or 8 new starters from a season ago. It's going to take these boys time to gel together. You can't expect them to just come together and play good football overnight. That being said, as a Redskin fan that watched this shit happen last year continuously, week after week after week, 3rd and longs, teams running the football down your throat, you not being able to get off the field on 3rd downs, it's frustrating, even though you know that it's not going to happen overnight. It still makes you sick watching it happen. Mr. Swagster 101. Oh, okay. I thought they were trying to onside kick for a second. Mr. Swagster 101 says, I just tuned in. Why are you sick to your stomach? Look at the score and just use your imagination as to why I'm sick to my stomach. Jeff P says, 3rd down defense is trash as F. Yep. Ouija HTTR says, you know when you are so annoyed you just laugh? I've been laughing so far this whole game. You laugh to stop from crying and being mad, man. I'm not in a laughing mood right now, though. Maybe I am. I'll take that back. Maybe I am in a laughing mood. But I'm laughing because I'm mad. But only because you laughing, you just made me laugh. I need to laugh right now because ain't nothing funny about what's happening right now, man. This is ugly. Offense get off to another funky start. Defense get off to another funky start. ProTech428 says, what the F, bro? What the F, bro? Bro, we should smack the dog ass out of these 0 effort showings. Badass play calling, scared ass MFers. I don't know if it's bad play calling. We got the first down. His problem is penalty. Let's see what we do on this offensive possession. We need to get some first downs and get some rhythm going. Play action fake. He's got time. Lord have mercy. That's the best you can do after play action fake. Kirk looks scared. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Kirk looks scared. Kirk looks scared. He's not reading the field good. You trying to tell me nobody was open and that's the best you could do? You know what he could have done there? Tuck it, run out of the pocket, extend and see if somebody comes open. What are you going to do? Try to check it down to a receiver who's covered. Kirk is scared, man. Then Chris Thompson runs on 2nd and 10 for 1. And what do you know? All preseason long, same damn story, 3rd and long, again, 3rd and 9. Here we go. Kirk Cousins looks scared. I'm not lying to you right now. He doesn't look like a guy that's playing with confidence. I know Pierre and Deshaun aren't here anymore, and that has a little bit to do with it. There's not enough continuity with this receiving core, but there's still Jamison Crowder. There's still Jordan Reed. There are still guys here that you can get the football to. He just doesn't look confident to me right now. And it was protection. Oh, he got pressure this time. Got pressure this time. That's not a fumble. I'm going to say that was Sheriff who got beat on a spin right there. Let me see. Is that Sheriff that got beat on a spin? Hell, he got beat on a swim. Yeah. Sheriff got beat on a damn swim move. Boy, we are struggling. Damn. Sheriff ass just got whooped on that play. Boy, we look funky in this preseason, boy. Funky. We making the Bengals look like they about to go win the AFC North this year. I watched them against Tampa Bay. They couldn't do a damn thing last week. We making them look like they all world. Now, he got good field position at the 32 against our defense that's reeling right now. Boy, this looks bad. This is not what we were looking for at all. And everybody should be able to watch this game. This is not something that you got to go searching for. It's on Fox. So there's no reason for you not to be able to watch. This is a primetime game. Everyone in the country is getting this game. So you should be able to be watching this game. Celia Jones says, Kirk needs to take what the D gives him. That's the problem. He's too eager to take what the defense is giving him instead of making plays. That check down, that's taking what the defense gives you. I don't know if anybody was open. I'd have to see the all 22s, but there was space for him to run, create, do something else other than check it down to a back that's covered. That's frustrating. Jonathan Allen, is he playing? Says Eagle Speed. If he's not, he should be. He's in, but they keep taking him in and out of the game. So I don't really know. I seen Jonathan Allen in on about 2 or 3 snaps. I saw him on the A.J. Green slant that Bashad Breeland was all over him that he caught. He was in for that snap. He was in before that. So we'll see. Ryan Frensley says, I can feel a bad season coming. I'm not going to commit to that, but they ain't giving us any reason to believe in the preseason. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now. Angry Candy fan says, I'm not a Redskins fan. She's a Bears fan. She says, but the team is making me pissed. I can understand why. You're not even a fan of the team. And it's I'm going to tell you what, man. This is pathetic. I can tell you that much right now. And in order to kind of stem the tide, you gotta get some rhythm. And in order to get rhythm, we got to change the momentum. And in order to do that, you need a defensive stop. It would have been nice to just get an offensive drive going, but we didn't do that. So now you need the defense to maybe get a stop, get the football back to the offense, and see if we can't get something going that way. But it starts. They're probably going to run it here on first down. Can we get a stop for one or no gain and try to see if we can't put them in a system where they're perfect? That's what we needed. Hey, he back here, man. That knee was back here. That was good run defense there. Number 69 is flashing. Who is he?
Well, the Redskins are saying he is out of this game for right now with a left quad contusion, hoping it's nothing bad. They've iced him up. He's looked pretty upset since he's been on the sideline. And this is a guy that, as you guys mentioned, has been out for a couple years with injury. I was speaking with D'Angelo Hall before the game about him, and D'Angelo is saying he didn't know where the energy from Phil Taylor has come from. He's had an outstanding camp. He thought really one of the best.
FOMO! Redskins got it. Redskins got it. Redskins got it. Yes, sir. I told you we needed a spark. This number 69, Francis, AJ Francis. We've been hearing a lot about him in camp. AJ Francis is playing ball, man. He just chased that play down. He was chasing that play down, and then he came back and got the ball. AJ Francis is playing at nose. Maybe we do have some depth at nose this year, because AJ Francis, the play before that, bust his ass to make that play stretch to the outside and force Mixon all the way to the outside for 1 yard gain. I thought it was a good tackle in the backfield by Mason Foster. They didn't give him credit for it. But nonetheless, AJ Francis is playing ball. And that's a great play on that first play of the possession, and an even better play on the second. He was chasing Mixon down the line again, sees football on the ground, stops, turns, redirects, and goes and gets football on the ground. AJ Francis, I'm liking him. He's enduring himself to me already in relief of injured Redskins nose tackle Phil Taylor early in this football game. I called it. I said we needed a momentum changer, and the defense needed to give it to us. We get it. Now what are we going to do? Last week, we got a short field, way better field position than this. Because last week we were at the Packers 16. Didn't move the football a yard. We're going to get the football this time inside the Cincinnati Bengals 35-yard line. What are we going to do with it? That's the question. What are we going to do with this turnover? We need to go and get 7. Not a field goal, a touchdown. We need, if I'm the offensive coordinator here, if I'm Jay Gruden, the first play I'm calling is a hitch, a wide receiver screen to get Terrell Pryor the football. We have not seen Terrell Pryor touch the football nearly enough in this preseason. Nearly enough. There's no A in enough. Nearly enough. Okay? He needs to touch the football, get into a rhythm. This offense needs to get into a rhythm. What we don't need to do is run it for no gain, gain of 1, or gain of 2 on first down. That's what we don't need to do. Get the football out of Kirk's hands quickly and get into a damn rhythm. That's what we need to do. AJ Francis is moving too. It's just a bad job of Mixon of securing the football. He didn't make sure the ball was inside of the pocket before he closed it up. So all right, Jay Reed, gain about 4, 5. Let's call it 5. Good to see him back. And that's what we need. Look, that's what our offense is. I would love us to be a quick strike expose. That's not what we are. We're a nickel and dime, 5 yards here, 4 yards here, stay ahead of the sticks and down and distance type of offense. That's what we need to do on first down. Get 6 on first down, set up a short situation where we can convert and move the sticks. That's our offense. So Kirk tries to go up the seam to Reed, And I'm glad it wasn't on the money because the safety was coming over and he would have put a nasty shot on him. Yeah, and that ain't enough contact to call. That shouldn't have been called. I'm glad it wasn't called. That's not a penalty. Kirk put a little extra sauce on that one. Tried to zoom it in there, zing it in there. It wasn't there. And Jordan Reed would have took a shot there. We don't need Jordan Reed taking a shot. 3rd and 4. This is manageable. This is convertible. Somebody need to get open and win here. I don't give a damn who it is. Somebody needs to win here. Kirk, go run into a sack. Boy, I'm telling you, he's scared. The move was up in the pocket there, not back in the pocket. The man is scared. He's seeing ghosts. I'm telling you, Kirk is scared. Look at this pocket and tell me if backwards is where he needs to go instead of forward. Look at this pocket. I guess Chris Thompson did get blown up a little bit. A little bit. He still could have went that away. There was a lane between the left guard and the left tackle, and he decided to go backwards. He saw a flash of color and decided to get the hell out of Dodge. Now, this is a 51-yard field goal for D-Hop, and he bangs it home. So that's good to see D-Hop get us on the board. Boy, our offense stinks right now. It's pathetic. Let's get to some of y'all comments, man. We stink right now on offense. Ouija HTTR says, F Troy Aikman, by the way. I don't have a I actually like Troy Aikman. I think he does a really good job, man. James McMillan III says, man, we suck. I hate to love the Redskins. We stink right now, but we can't be that way, guys. Mr. Swagster 101 says, Louie T is Nostradamus, predicts a defensive stop as it happens. I wish I could take credit for that. I just said we needed to turn the tide and get a defensive stop. I didn't care how it came. Look, and Jay is telling them, bro, you got to step up. Where you going? Jay is telling them, what are you thinking? You got to step up, not go backwards. He's not stepping up in the pocket. He's playing scared. That's what it is right now. It is what it is. He's playing scared. Cali says, what was the Redskins fans' expectation for the season before the season? All right, 25-yard line, so nothing there. It's a flag. They might get us for talking some trash at the end. Let's see. Spate got up and kind of holding. Okay, good. Send them back. So they'll start this possession right around the 15 or so. But back to the question. I don't think there was a consensus. I don't think there was a consensus, unified Redskins prediction among the fan base. I don't think we knew exactly what to expect from this team before the season started, if that makes any sense to you. There are some people that think we're going to stink in the fan base. There's some people that think that we're going to do really well. Then there's people like myself, and I think this is where the majority of the fan base lies. We're going to be an average football team, man. Probably 7-9, 8-8, 9-7, somewhere in there. But if the offense doesn't improve, this defense is still a work in progress. We're going to be in trouble. Up top they go. All right. Okay, good job, Bree. Running with John Ross step for step. Let's go. Breeze looked good in this game to start. I thought he had some good coverage on A.J. Green, even though he caught it. Step for step with John Ross. About to call his ass J.R. Ross. Jim Ross. Good coverage, step for step with John Ross down the field. Brings up 2nd and 10. Last play of the first quarter if it's a completion or a run. Anything in bounds, this will be the last play of the first quarter. Redskins had a 4-man front there, so they probably were in nickel. Bengals decide to run it here. Good run defense. Way to close it off. Ioannidis comes over, closes it off, along with Zach Brown. That was beautiful defense. Kerrigan set a good physical edge there. Was able to spin back inside. Ioannidis came, got off his block, closed it up. Zach Brown finished it off. Good way to finish up the first quarter. Forcing, dare I say it, 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 when we come back, 3rd and 8. Third and long for the Redskins defense. Can we finally get a third down stop in this game? We will see. Jeff P says, we need to put Doxson in there and get for some red zone work. I just want to see Doxson in the game, period. Mr. Swagster 101 says, who is better, Andy Dalton or Kirk Cousins? As a pure passer of the football, Kirk Cousins is better. But Andy Dalton is willing to run. Andy Dalton is willing to extend the play. I would take Kirk Cousins over Andy Dalton, but Andy Dalton is much better at extending plays. And in the red zone where things are condensed and you got to be able to extend the play to maybe get somebody to uncover, you got to be willing to do that. And Kirk Cousins just simply isn't willing to do that, as we've seen in this game already. Sean Mack says, Redskins O-line is playing like ish so far. They absolutely are. You can't put this all on Kirk, even though he's been a large part of the blame. There's been time. There's been options for him to do some things, and he just hasn't done it. But the offensive line has not been great. This is the offensive line that gave up the third least amount of sacks in the season last year. And I expect them to play that way, and they haven't thus far in this game. So that's been a little bit alarming. And they haven't been really that good in the preseason, to be honest with you. So we're going to see if they play better. Hopefully, first and foremost, the Redskins can get a stop on this 3rd and 8 to start the second quarter. Angry Candy fan says, what do you think of Avery Moss? I don't know who you're talking about, unless you're talking about the Giants defensive end that they drafted out of Youngstown State. If you're talking about that Avery Moss, I like him. I like him a lot. I think he's got a future in this league. And that's what the Giants do. They draft defensive ends, and they stack them up like bricks, and they get after the quarterback. And I think he's another guy that you can add to that list, if that's the same Avery Moss that you're referring to. All right, so 3rd and long here, 3rd and 8 to start the second quarter. See who's in the game now. Preston Smith is in, Kerrigan is in, Ioannidis, and Jonathan Allen up front. Tackle Bree, tackle Bree, tackle Bree, tackle Bree, let's go! Good job! Bree is playing his ass off right now. They tried to run a pick combination route over there. Breland comes over top of it, makes the tackle 2 yards short, hangs on for dear life until help arrives. Swearinger knocks him backwards. They clean his ass up. Good stop on goddamn 3rd down. Let's go, Bree. Here we go again with Will Blackman ass on punt returns. You know I can't stand this. They got to find somebody else to put back there, man. Good stop. He actually made some dudes miss on that one. But in any event, hell of a stop, man. That got me excited. Bree trying to earn that nickname back. All right. Let's see what we got. I'll take it as a stop. I don't give a damn how we get it. It was a stop. Way to rally to the football and get a stop. Ouija HTTR says, I feel like Samaje Perine needs to take some first-team reps. I agree, man. I want to see him get in there. I felt like there were some holes earlier in the game that Fat Rob just took way too long to get to, man. I really feel like Samaje could be a big upgrade at the running back position, but Fat Rob gets a shotgun handoff. Looks like he gets about 4 on 1st down. So that's a good, healthy gain on 1st down. Terrell Pryor, John with Dre Kirkpatrick there after the play is over. Referee split them up. You get to 2nd and 6. Redskins, this is how bad we were in the first quarter. 9 plays, 1 total yard in the first quarter. 9 plays, 1 yard. 2nd and 6. Play action fake for Kirk. He's got time. He's got time. A free blitzer came late, and it's getting really annoying that every time we go play action fake, There's nothing available, and Kirk's checking it down to these running backs. He took a shot, too. And they brought a corner off the edge at the end. And watch Drake Kirkpatrick come and hit Kirk late. Nah, that's clean. That's clean. That's clean. Ain't nothing wrong with that. 3rd and 2 now. So the second possession in a row, we've been in 3rd and manageable. One that we can convert. Let's see if we'll convert. Haven't done it yet. Kirk keeps it on read option. Slide. Okay. Little wrinkle. Redskins go read option with Kirk Cousins. We know he can run. That's the frustrating part as a Redskins fan. We know he can run. We know he's mobile. He just won't use the wheels. He just won't use the wheels. They stuck in neutral, man. Look at Kirk move. He can move. We finally get a damn first down. Maybe we'll get into a rhythm now. Still haven't seen Terrell Pryor touch the football yet. This is very frustrating. Stretch handoff to Rob Kelly, who gets a bow. He's still churning. Still churning. Okay. Moves the legs, picks up about 5, maybe even 6. After initially being stopped for about a 2-3 yard gain. Uh-oh. Either his pad is messed up, or remember, Rob Kelly had a shoulder bruise after the last game. He leaves the game favoring his shoulder again. So enter in Samaje Perine. So we'll see what if Perine gets a touch here. Over the middle to Terrell Pryor, and he drops the football. So Terrell Pryor drops the ball. This offense is out of sync right now. And he pushed off. He pushed off and dropped the hell out of that football. Kirk took a shot, hung in there, delivered a very catchable ball, and Pryor never saw it in. Look at his eyes on this play. Look at his eyes. If you get to see it, look at his eyes. Terrell's eyes are looking up the field at what he can do after the catch. You know the rules to the game play. 3rd and 5 now. Chris Thompson out of the back, picked off. Vontaze Burfict is gone to the crib unless Kirk can catch him. Touchdown. Saw that one coming a mile away. I told you Kirk is playing scared. I knew from the minute that he went out of the backfield that he was going to throw that ball out in the flats to Chris Thompson. And guess what? Vontaze Burfict knew as well. Predictable as hell. Look at Kirk Cousins. You can't tell me that he didn't see this the whole time. You knew he was going there the entire time. The Redskins offense looks horrible right now. That's a hell of a play by Burfict too. Redskins offense looks horrible right now. The pass protection up front isn't great. Kirk Cousins isn't making great decisions. Terrell Pryor just dropped a wide open pass that would have netted a first down. We are out of sync like hell right now. And the scary part is they're supposed to be the sure thing on this football team. The offense is. That's the scary part, is that the offense is supposed to be the one thing we're not supposed to have to worry about. And yet that's what we're talking about most. Not that the defense is still trying to gel together and put the pieces together. Not that the run game is bad, which it was last year, and we need him. We're talking about the overall offense. The pass game stinks. The run game stinks. The pass protection hasn't been A1 like it was last year. Kirk isn't on the same page with receivers. Receivers dropping footballs. Terrell Pryor hasn't caught the football well this whole preseason. Let's get to some more comments, man. Cloud says, I think my Eagles are going to split with y'all this year. Outside of that, do you think y'all will sign Kirk after the season? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that right now. It's hard to say. Still got a whole NFL season to play. If he's playing like this during the regular season, why would we re-sign him? Celia Jones says, we need to have at least 3 damn seconds to throw the ball. It's been rough. But even when he's had time, he had time on that play. Look what he did with it. Ryan Frensley says we should get a mobile quarterback. He doesn't. Kirk is mobile enough. That's the problem. He doesn't have the mentality of extending plays. That's his biggest problem. No, I can't turn the game on the camera on the game. Tall Stack 6161 says, could someone tell me why we aren't running the damn ball? Sup, Louie? It's been a while. What's good with you? We tried to run it on that possession, and we actually had some success running it a little bit. It's the pass game that's struggling the most in this game. Even on the first possession, remember, we got the first down on 3rd and 1. And we had Terrell Pryor still moving in motion. 2 guys moving at the same time and didn't get set. So you had an illegal shift penalty that killed that drive. So the run game is actually working. Ouija HTTR says, I'm hoping Breland steps it up this year. Good job to wrap up. Bree's been playing his ass off early in this game, man. I've been impressed with him. So far, the most impressive Redskin in this entire game has been Bashaud Breeland, followed up by A.J. Francis. And so far, the most disappointing Redskin has been Kirk Cousins. And it hasn't even been close. Followed by Brandon Sheriff. And Terrell Pryor. So let's see. Ouija HTTR says, well, at least I got my wish. P. Ryan is in, at least. Well, we'll see if he stays in. New possession. Started to 25 after a touchback. Bengals take a 14-3 lead after the pick 6 thrown by Kirk. Great play by Vontaze Burfict. That was a hell of a play. To, first of all, undercut the route, catch it, and then outrun everybody to the end zone. Fat Rob is back in, so no, you didn't get your wish. All right, so great run there. So we spread them out, and I want to see more of that. We spread them out and make it look like a pass. We got 3 receivers on the field, spread them out, and we run some misdirection. So it's a counter, essentially. With Niles Paul coming backside to block. Everybody's blocking front side. Play comes backside, and a huge hole opens up. That was a beautifully designed run there. I like that. All right. And Kelly does a really good job of turning his legs to pick up extra yards. He gets about 5, maybe 6 on that run after being initially stopped for 2 or 3. So P. Ryan is checking into the game now. And it's 2nd and 5. With the way Kirk's playing, I'd say stay on the ground right here. Stay on the ground, give P. Ryan a touch, and see if we can't get this to 3rd and 2 or possibly 3rd and 1. Maybe even pick up the first down with the way we're running it on this possession. Break that tackle, Vernon. Good job. Make him miss. Cover the ball up. Good job. So we go bootleg. Vernon Davis out of the back gate. Picked a great job of Kirk of throwing it on the run to Vernon Davis, who then makes 2 defenders miss and then turns on the Jets. That's a great job. Make that guy miss. Cut inside on this dude. Turn it up the field. Cover the football up. It's a nice gain of about 15 by Vernon Davis on the bootleg. Good job of Kirk getting outside and putting that on the money so he can catch it and run up the field. I think P. Ryan's going to get a touch here now. And he does. So P. Ryan with a couple of jump cuts, picks up about good 3 yards on that carry. So Kelly comes back in the game. We get our first look at Mo Harris. I think I see Mo Harris coming in the game. Yep, Mo Harris is in for the first time. Boy, I don't like these receivers I'm seeing in the game. I'm seeing the rookie Robert Davis in the game. Mo Harris in it. Where the hell is Josh Doxson at? Maybe they knew it was going to be a run. Spin by Rob. Hey, Rob running. Everybody want to take him out the lineup. Well, Rob is running. That's a nice spin move there. Nice cut back. Nice jump cut. He's exhausted, too. Get him out of there. I think he's fighting through that shoulder injury, too. I think he's fighting through it. That's a nice run there for 7. 3rd and 1. When I see Mo Harris in the game, it makes me automatically think it's a run. 3rd and 1. Redskins have moved it well on the ground this possession. And it is another run. Samaje Perine, good physical run on 3rd down, picks up the 1st down. Got met at the line of scrimmage. I hear some extra whistles. That means it's a flag. Better not be on us. Golly. We are killing ourselves. Come on, Mo Harris. You're not even close to the damn play. That's not a block in the back. But you didn't have to do that. Jesus. That takes a 3rd and 1 1st down conversion, turns it into like 3rd and 9. What are you doing, man? Jesus. Now it's 3rd and 11. He's got time. Okay, let's go. There's Terrell Pryor. Big body receiver over the middle of the field. Good throw by Kirk. Nice touch on that. In between about 4 Bengal defenders. Pryor gets in there, sits down in that zone. Beautifully thrown football, way to hold on. Love it, Kirk. Love it, Terrell. We got to see these two get on the same page, man. If our offense is going to maximize the talent and score points this year, these two have to be on the same page. We haven't seen it this preseason, but hopefully this is the start of something beautiful in 2017. That's a big play to convert. Okay, Burfict is down. Hopefully he's all right. He's had a history of injuries. I'm hoping he's all right. Look like he's favoring his shoulder as we go to commercial break. Let's get to some more of your comments. Ryan Frensley says, should have kept Pierre Garçon. We all wanted them to keep Pierre, and they didn't. But you got to move on. He's gone, and he's not coming back, and they didn't value. And look, the 49ers paid him a ton of money. The Redskins weren't willing to pay him that kind of money, and so you move on. Tall Stack 6161 says, Pryor is about to piss me off, and Cousins does it again, referring to the last possession, obviously. Ouija HTTR says, I'm starting to laugh out of anger again. Good job staring down CT. Yeah, that was, you knew that was coming. If you're a Redskins fan, you knew that was coming. And problem was Vontaze Burfict knew it was coming too. Angry Candy Fan says, Kirk is not playing good. Take him out for me. Nah, this is the time. Get all the funkiness out now. Because when the regular season starts, you want to see these dudes playing at a much better level. So no, you don't want to take them out. You want them to get through this and play better and overcome some adversity, which is something Kirk Cousins has struggled with in his career, overcoming adversity. And if we can get in the end zone here, that's a good sign. Ryan Frensley says, get rid of Kirk. He's too much money for the trash play. It's early. It's preseason. Relax. Relax. I don't like what I'm seeing either, but this is a nice bounce back drive. And what you have to remember, there's a lot of guys that he's still trying to fit. Did you just see who was in the game? Robert Davis was in the game. Mo Harris was in the game. He's still trying to figure it out with Terrell Pryor. This is Jordan Reed's first game back. Still trying to get on the same page with everybody. And, oh, by the way, different play caller this year in Jay Gruden. So, whereas Sean McVay was really big on a lot of short passes to get Kirk into a rhythm and to kind of get everybody into a flow and get us ahead of the sticks, Jay Gruden wants to run it to do that. And it's not happening. It's happening on this drive. That's why we've had a little bit more success. Matthew Lynch says, stay positive, brother. We got to bounce back. I feel like we can. I want to see us get in the end zone here. That 3rd and 11 was huge. That was a big play. Rob Kelly's running the football well. First and 10 from the 21. A handoff to Rob Kelly. Good block by Morgan Moses. Woo! Momo. lit up the linebacker who was coming in there trying to get something done. Beautiful block. Boy, Jay Gruden's son is, or his nephew is, damn, he's juiced. He looked like a strength and conditioning coach. God damn. Good catch, JC Ice. JC Ice. Let's go, boy. That's the way to throw it in there, Kirk. That's the way to go get it, JC. All right, so now you see we get into a little bit of a rhythm. Play action fake, sucks the linebackers up. That's a beautifully called and executed play. So, and this is what I'm talking about. When you get a couple of first downs, this is when you start to see rhythm come into play. That's a catch. He already took 2 steps, secured the football. If anything, it would have been a fumble. But guess what? He recovered it. So it's nothing to talk about. So, Rob Kelly put his head down. I would have loved to have seen him try to get outside there. But nonetheless, he gets it down to about the 2-yard line. Maybe the 1. So, Redskins trying to get in. I want to see him. I want to see us run this in. This is an excellent bounce back drive here. If we can get it in the end zone. So we spread them out. We're in the shotgun. Doesn't eliminate run here. Doesn't eliminate run here. Rob Kelly in the end zone. Touchdown. Doesn't eliminate run that we're spreading them out. And I told you earlier in the game, I want to see us spread teams out more and run the football. Doesn't always have to be lined up in tight. Mano-y-mano. Let's be more physical than the guy in front of you. How about you spread them out a little bit? Create some extra space and leverage with numbers in the box. Get to that double team, and then get up to the second level, which Sean Laval did on that play, and you get in the end zone. Touchdown. Great bounce back drive. That was beautiful. Way to get in the end zone there. We needed that. That was big because the start of this game was horrific offensively. The defense picked us up with a turnover and a stop afterwards. And now Dustin Hopkins, D-Hop tacks on the extra point, and all of a sudden it's 14-10, and we right back in things. So Rob Kelly looks good in this game. The O-line is run blocking a lot better. And that was a much smoother drive, running the football-wise, and even Kirk in a rhythm. And I told you, once you get into a rhythm, things start to happen. Most quarterbacks in this league, Kirk's no different, are rhythm passers. Kirk needs confidence. He needs to get into a rhythm. He got into a rhythm there. You saw the end result. Beautiful pass to Pryor on 3rd down. Beautiful pass to Crowder on 2nd down. Boom, we're in the end zone. Let's get to some more comments. I'm going to check Twitter real quick. I don't think anything's on Twitter, but I'm going to check it anyway. See, make sure you're using the hashtag Louie T Live. And there's nothing on Twitter. Let's get to some more of your comments. Buffalo pregame says, it's funny that you're hating on Kirk Cousins and yet the average fan in Buffalo would love to have him. I feel your frustration in the Bills offense has been even worse. I'm not hating on Kirk Cousins. I want him to stay in D.C. The thing that we don't like as Redskins fans is his unwillingness to extend plays. In this league, you have to be willing, if you want to take that next step. Kirk is a timing and rhythm passer. And in order for him to take that next step to become an elite quarterback, he's got to be willing to go off schedule. He's got to be willing to extend plays, and he's not willing to do that right now. If things don't happen within timing and rhythm for him, that's when you see him struggle. And that's what you even saw in this game. But we love Kirk Cousins. We want him in D.C. That's what we've said all along, is that we don't understand how the organization doesn't understand that teams around the league would kill to have Kirk Cousins as their quarterback. Buffalo would love to have him. Jacksonville would love to have him. Cleveland would love to have him. San Francisco would love to have him. I could run off another 5 teams in the league. Houston would love to have him. There are so many teams that would love to have Kirk Cousins as their starting quarterback. It's not even funny. So the problem is you needed to sign him and you didn't. And so we'll see what happens. But I'm not hating on Kirk. Trust and believe. All right, let's get to some more comments. After this kickoff, we'll get to some more of your comments. This one's going in the stands. Eagle Speed says, Vontaze Burfict is a freak. He did that to Wentz. He picks up on the tendencies of a quarterback. Got to mix it up. Vontaze is an animal. When he's got his head screwed on straight, he's a really good linebacker in this league. Protect 428, and this was before the touchdown drive, says, bro, this is pitiful. And it was. It's a lot better. And look, I'm going to tell you right now, the defense, since the first drive, the defense has played well. Creating a turnover, getting a stop on 3rd down and long. The defense has actually been really solid tonight. Let's see if they can follow it up with a 3rd straight stop on defense now. Mbu is in on at nose tackle here. Bree with some more sticky coverage. Love it. Incomplete. He was all over him. Ryan Frensley says, at this point, we might as well throw Pryor in at quarterback and give him a try, LOL. Hey, go ahead. Y'all chill out. Ryan Frensley says, Vernon was a steal. He just drops it in the clutch moments. He'll have a drop every now and again, but he's been actually really good catching the football for us. He had some drop issues in San Francisco and even in Denver, but he's been pretty clean with us. He's done a really good job of catching the football with us. Hey, we rally into the ball, man. I like it. Zach Brown, Bree, and we rally into the football well. He makes one guy miss, another there to clean him up. Sets up a 3rd and about 4. Ouija HTTR says Rob looks shook up after every play. Yeah, he's a little banged up. Remember last week he bruised the shoulder. Cincinnati's starting to incur some injuries. Burfict out of the game, looking a little ginger on his leg, and Jeremy Hill, their starting running back, left with an ankle injury. So, you want to stay healthy. That's always the biggest takeaway from preseason is you want to stay healthy. Hey, they called it holding. Come up and get him. All right, he's short. So we can decline this. They called holding. They called holding, decline that penalty, and get off the field. So no press. Illegal hands use of hands to the face on the offense. You can decline that. Dalton slid, so he ends up short of the 1st down. Defense get off the field again. A little bit of pressure, collapse in the pocket. Good coverage down the field because he had time. No pressure really in terms of initial pressure, but they did collapse the pocket, force Dalton to exit the pocket, and we were able to come up, rally, force him to slide, and Redskins get off the field again. So the defense, after the bad start to the game, starting to play a little bit better. Blackman back there again, makes a move and picks up about 6 on the return, out to about the 30. So, defense playing well. Mr. Swagster 101 says, how do you feel about Terrell Pryor's performance so far? It's mixed. He had the penalty on the shift play on the first possession that cost us that possession. He's got the drop, but he's also got the big catch over the middle of the field on 3rd and 11. So, it's a mixed performance right now. We need to get him the ball more. Chris Thompson in at running back to start this possession. Makes me think it's a pass. And it is. It's a screen. And we got space. We got space. We got space. We got space. Let's go. Let's go. CT scan him. Great pickup. Love the call. Jay Gruden told us we were going to see more running back screens, which we don't see a lot out of this offense. A lot of misdirection. I love it. Then we get it to CT, and he scans him. Great blocking up front. Guys getting downfield, putting in. Well, look at Trent Williams, 30 yards down the field, getting a block down there. Terrell Pryor trying to get some. Nice pickup of about 30. Love it. Love it. Is somebody hurt? Why you got a stoppage in play? Okay, I don't think anybody hurt. They ain't say nothing. Maybe somebody called timeout. Or maybe they just had to move the chains or something. In any event, Rob Kelly back in the game. Redskins get a gain of 27 into Bengals territory. Fake, okay. Pump draw. And Rob Kelly gets 3 on that play. So I'm seeing a little bit of diversity here, and I like it in a run game. I'll take 3 on first down. Definitely take 3 on first down. AP 9000 says, whoa, there's a Kirk sighting. Yeah, Kirk stepped it up last possession. And I told you, it's all about getting into a rhythm. Now you see the offense getting into a little bit of a rhythm now. And so things are starting to look up and up. Another handoff on a draw. This one to Chris Thompson. And he gets another 3. So that's going to put us in 3rd and let's call it 4. So that's 3rd and manageable. 3rd and manageable. So we'll see. And so we got to run one more play before the 2-minute warning. I would love to see us convert this. And this smells like some Jordan Reed action right here. Love to see Jordan Reed break somebody off on a stick route. Get open. Oh, offsides. Give it to me. First down. Let's go. We'll take it. We'll take it. A little anxiousness by the Bengals. Carl Lawson, their rookie out of Auburn, trying to get us a jump on the snap. We'll take it. Carl Lawson trying to get in as a 3rd down pass rusher. Got to be easy, young fella. Got to be easy. We'll take it. First down. Redskins move the sticks. Hey, if we could take a shot here to Terrell, I'd love to take a shot. It's 2-minute warning. We didn't get the snap off in time. So it'll be 1st and 10 when we come back off the 2-minute warning. Let's get to some more of your comments. Saleha Jones says, what do you think about this drive? And she's talking about the last drive. It was outstanding. And it was well needed. I'm going to be honest with you. That was the drive of the preseason. Here's why. Without that drive, as Redskins fans, we're questioning the offense. Since that drive, look at what's occurred. Defense gets a stop. Offense on the move again. Now we're looking at, if we score a touchdown, say we bog down and have to settle for a field goal. But let's just go with the premise that we score a touchdown here. Take the 17-14 lead. How differently will you feel about this first half after 2 straight touchdown drives? Totally different, vastly different. And all of that stemmed from the last drive. So that last drive, to me, the drive of the preseason. Eagle Speed says Pryor looks good. It's a big boy, man. Protect428 says, bro, where's the innovation? Where's the screen game? Did you speak up the screen game, Protect? Did you speak it up? Because we just got a beautiful 27-yard screen to Chris Thompson. And unlike you, I've seen diversity in this game. A couple of pump draws and runs out of different formations. We saw a beautiful counter run that gave us the biggest run of the game of like 17 yards for Fat Rob. We've seen some diversity from this Redskins offense in this game, and I've liked it. AP 9000 says, we get a good drive together in the second. Feels like it's been forever. It did, and it was much needed. Ryan Frensley says, our best receiver strikes again. He's talking about Jamison Crowder. JC Ice, yeah, nothing's better than ice. JC Ice. He need to get the football more, too. Ouija HTTR says, good job up front on that touchdown drive. It definitely was a big drive for the offensive line. I thought they played well. Mr. Swagster 101 says, do you think Rob Kelly is one of the better running backs in the league right now? Nah. Not at all. He's got a long way to go. But he's good enough for us. Oh, good bullet in there to Jordan Reed. See, this is what I like. In the rhythm and timing of the offense, quick, short completions. It's going to open things up. And then Kirk can take the shots down the field. Get 6 to Jay Reed on the first play. Now you hand it off to Chris Thompson. Sheriff gets blown up, but Chris Thompson breaks the tackle and gets the first down. Geno Atkins blew up Sheriff. Sheriff stayed on the block, though. Chris Thompson picks up 6 yards and a first down. So now we're moving. Again, this is what happens when you get into a rhythm. You can start moving the football. Step up, Kurt. Damn, step up. Low hit on the quarterback. Low hit on the quarterback. Okay, they called Trent for holding. Is that why the guy went down low on Kirk? I needed him to step up right there because Trent got beat. He went down on his legs. Yeah, Trent did hold him a little bit. Trent did hold him a little bit. I would have loved to have seen Kirk step up right there, though. That's one of them situations where you need to take a step or two up in the pocket and then deliver. Terrell would have still been open. Jamison Crowder screen. Jamison Crowder screen. JC Ice. Yeah. Another 9 to 10-yard gain there. So we basically got the penalty yards back. Redskins take a timeout there after the 11-yard gain on the screen. So I love that get-back play by Jay Gruden there. That's a nice play call. You lose 10 on the holding penalty by Trent. You turn around and you get 11 back on the next play to get you back to a 2nd and 9 situation where you can still execute your offense. AP 9000 says, there we go. Talking about the touchdown from last drive. Angry Candy Fan says, I set a reminder for second half. Good, because I want you to come back and join me for the second half of this game. Saleha Jones says, how much longer do you think we'll see the starters? I think if we score a touchdown here, you may get the starters to come out for the first possession of the third quarter. If we get a 3-and-out or we get a stop relatively early. Remember, we got the ball first in this game. So the defense will have to come out onto the field. I think you want to see them come out of the gates of the halftime break and come out and perform. I didn't like that play. You throw the hitch to Pryor, but you want to throw that hitch when the corner is off and soft. The corner was not soft and off. The corner was right there. Kirk he simply wasn't looking. He wasn't even looking. Ryan Grant was wide open. Kirk wasn't looking. 3rd and 9 now. We struggled on third downs. We were good on it on the last drive. Bengals come with a blitz. It's picked up. Kirk's got time. Throws it too far for Jay Reed in the corner of the end zone. Redskins going to have to settle for a field goal. So I think you might see the offense, based off of that last result, I think you might see the offense come out for one more possession in the third quarter.
Hey everybody, look who I've got.
So I'm hoping that our boy D-Hop is able to bang this home, make it a 1-point game, and continue his perfect play in this preseason. D-Hop hasn't missed. 39-yard field goal attempt. I expect D-Hop to bang this home. Okay, so they blew the whistle. See what they call it. Okay, so they're going to move us back. Sean Laval, false started. They're going to move us back 5. Shouldn't hurt us none. 44 yards now instead of 39. Still expect D-Hop to bang it home. Wait a minute. Okay, Cincinnati takes a timeout. Let's see. Let's get back to your comments. All right. Matthew Lynch says, Momo, Morgan Moses, for those of you who don't know, is a silent soldier, man. Momo lit that linebacker up. He came over, tried to shoot the gap on a run to the outside. That was a successful run for us. And Momo came off the double team and flattened his ass. It was beautiful. Beautiful. AP 9000 says, very nervous about the first game of the year versus the Eagles. Very mixed feelings at this point. You should be nervous. Any game in the division is tough. And after what we've seen in the preseason, especially offensively, you got to be a little concerned. D-Hop bangs it from 44 like we expect him to. And so it's 14-13 now after the field goal. You should be a little nervous. It's always nervous when it's in the division and it's family business, man. And so I respect the Eagles, even though we've beat them a bunch of times in a row. You still got to respect those boys. And they're a young and up-and-coming team, and they're hungry, and they want what everybody in the division has had over the last 3 years, and that's a division crown. And so we've won it. The Cowboys have won it twice, and they're trying to get their hands on one. And so they got to go through teams like us and the Giants and the Cowboys, and they're going to start with the week 1 showdown with us at home, and we got to try to take care of business and got to protect the house. 58 seconds left in the first half. Remember, we're going to end the stream at halftime, take a break, come back for the second half of this ball game. I expect to see the starters. This is a good test for our defense right now. You're going to get a 2-minute situation here where this defense is probably going to be on their heels, no huddle. Cincinnati's probably going to try to get some points out of this. Want to see what the defense looks like. Defense has actually played really well tonight thus far. Jeff P says, it feels like we have to get punched in the mouth for the team to wake up and start playing. And you don't want to see that. You know, you don't want to fall behind to finally start playing better. You want to start out the gates fast and put the pressure on the other team and not have it be the other way around. So touchback, Bengals going to start at the 25. And we're going to find out just how aggressive they're going to treat this 58 seconds with this first play. They come out with a run or some kind of draw or something of that nature, then they're not really looking to try to get something. If they come out throwing the football, then they want points. So we're going to see. So they come out throwing. Matt Ioannidis. Oh, that skipped. Matt Ioannidis with some pressure there. I love it. Matt Ioannidis has been very impressive this camp. He's lost weight. Or at least he looks in better shape. I can't say he lost weight. He could have taken the weight that he had last year, bulked up, put on weight, but is in better shape. In any event, he looks good. And he collapsed the pocket there on the interior and really forced Dalton to skip that pass. So a good run by Giovanni Bernard to get them to 3rd and 1. They were giving up too. They were giving up on this possession. If we would have stopped that for a 1 or 2 yard gain, they would have basically went to halftime. Or we could have called our timeout if we wanted to. But now it's 3rd and 1, and they're probably going to pick this up. Ryan Frensley says we need to play like the Ravens on defense. We just need to play like the best version of ourselves on defense. We got some good football players. Now we just need them to play together and play as one. Ryan Frensley says, gonna miss D-Jack's cockiness, LOL. Gonna miss Pierre Garçon's toughness, but like I said, gotta move on. Julian Gallette's in the game. Number 58 is Julian Gallette, for those of you who don't know. He's in along with Jonathan Allen, Ioannidis, and Preston Smith on this 3rd and 1. And they run it up the middle, and they get the first down. They pick up the first down, but the clock is running. 32 seconds left in the first half. AP says, can we get someone else to return punts and kicks? I mean, no one else? No takers. I feel the same exact way. I feel the exact same way. He's in bounds. Good job. Good job. Got a little pressure on Dalton, flushed him out of the pocket, forced him to check it down. Norman with a great wrap-up tackle, inbounds, forces the Bengals to use their last timeout with 13 seconds left. Unless something really stupid happens with a penalty to stop the clock when they get out of bounds, they're probably not going to be able to get any points. Cali says, what are some of your most hated teams? Well, obviously, I'm a NFC East fan of the Redskins, so it's easy to deduce which teams I don't like the most in the league, but I'm pretty unbiased, man. I mean, of course, when it comes down to it, being a core Redskin fan, you know that the other teams in the division aren't teams that I love, but Julian Gillette with a little bit of pressure. Julian Gillette with a little bit of pressure goes inside and generates a little bit of pressure. Josh Norman a little handsy down the field. Jeff P says, I've always been high on Niles Paul. I think he can make plays. I want to see him get the ball a little bit this year. I agree, and I think he will. Matthew Lynn says, do you think our playbook has changed since Sean McVay left? And so that's going to end the half. Giovanni Bernard run, such as play action, stretch, bench. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on. Mr. Swagster 101 says, would you rather have AJ Green or JC Ice? What kind of question is that, man? You know the answer to that. It's AJ Green. Love what JC Ice is and what he brings to the table for us, but AJ Green is one of the best receivers in the league, man. It's not even close. All right, so that's going to do it for the first half breakdown. Redskins trail at the half 14-13. Slow start offensively. They pick it up. The final 3 possessions all yield points, 2 field goals, or excuse me, final 2 possessions yield points, a field goal and a touchdown. Other field goal was netted because of a turnover forced by this defense that was very good after the first possession, which they allowed the Bengals to march down the field and score, giving up several third down and long conversions in the process. But nonetheless, the defense bounced back, forcing turnover, a couple of 3-and-outs, and getting a stop to end the half. And so the defense came on after a slow start. Offense did so as well. We'll come back. We'll get back up here, second half stream. I thank everybody for joining me in the first half, and I want to see every single one of you back for the second half stream. Bengals and Redskins, 14-13 Bengals lead at the half. If it happens in the National Football League, whether big or small, of course, we cover it all here on the Louie T Network. Come back and join your man Louie T as I will break down the second half of this game. I'll see you then. Have a good one.